This past March, like many businesses, gyms were shut down across Ontario. But that didn't stop husband and wife team Clint and Dorothy of Elite Training Facility from fulfilling their goals of helping people live better, healthier lives. I'm excited to sit down with these two and learn how they've been bouncing back.
I've been working out since I was 13. My father looked at me when I was 13. He said, "You're short, you're skinny, you should work out." And it's been a passion of mine ever since. Mid-80s to about 2000, I was involved in a family business. Always did fitness throughout it, and that was when I was a part-time personal trainer, just for friends and colleagues and such like that, but it was always a big part of my life. And when I decided that I got to get out of this, that's when I went into full-time personal training. The very first time we managed to go down to Mexico, we were standing around the pool and Dorothy looked at me. I was a personal trainer at the time and a group exercise instructor. And Dorothy said, "I want to get into better shape." So I said, "Well, tell you what, why don't you start working out with me one-on-one? I'll design a new program for you. And we will get into the best shape of our lives." So fast forward, coming back to Canada, we got in the best shape of our lives. I said to Dorothy, "You know, what we just did is incredible." I talked to her and I said, "I want to start this program."
I was in a completely different business. This was a total career change for me. I was in a telecom sales kind of job, sitting in a little cubicle talking on the phone all day long, which I absolutely hated. I wanted to change. I knew what I was doing was just absolutely ruining me. Prior to that horrible job, I worked for a much smaller company that was absolutely wonderful, and I wanted that small company feeling back. It's really hard to find, so you have to start your own.
I love the idea of being able to jump on a bed at 55 and feeling fantastic all day long. I can work, 16-hour days and I don't lose my energy. I just love that aspect. And if I feel that way, other people must long for that feeling as well. So I just knew that there's people out there that would come to me in this area, "I'm tired, I'm feeling like I'm getting old." No, you're not. You can combat this and you can be healthy and live the most productive lifestyle imaginable and get everything you want out of life through fitness. So I wanted to give something accessible to people, to put it all together so that they can get the results they want.
I mean, it really was just a total leap of faith, and I just knew he could do it.
First step was we had to downsize. So we downsized, we sold the condo we had,
yes,
and then we moved into a smaller condo, probably about half the size, which was perfect. And then it was just a matter of, dipping into your RSPs
and through some of our savings and
taking that money and just saying, "This is what we need to do to get started." And we finally found this space, and it was actually Dorothy that found this.
I was just driving by. I was just driving by and I saw the for lease sign, like, what is this? And it just, it was.
And it was almost set up. It was actually a church beforehand. This red carpet was when you walked down, you had the pews on each side. And so what we did is we gutted this aspect of it. We built up the bathrooms and the change rooms and all that sort of stuff. And we started to buy equipment and bring it in here. No income. We plunged in here. I told people what I was doing, my confidence, my friends and stuff like that. And a lot of my clientele ended up following us here. And that's it.
So while we were renovating the space, I think we had a couple months to really get it going. We were already selling gift certificate to get things started, to kind of give us an idea of what to expect. So we went from 2 full-time incomes to running our own business and me going to a private college for massage therapy.
So she would drop me off here at about 4 a.m. And I'd be here at about 9 p.m. as she went to school and did what was necessary. And I would putter around here, and I had my clientele coming in and out. So it really was jumping both feet in.
A lot of the personality I've developed over the years is because of the life we had. I was 10 years old when we left Poland. We lived in Germany for a couple of years, bouncing around immigration camps, so I was always on the move, on the go, whatever. So I guess letting go of things is not that hard for me, and making that next leap. I mean, there's definitely scary moments, you know, just because you just don't know. You know, you'd have a great month and it's like awesome, but you don't know what the next month's going to bring. And again, those first 2 years while I was in school, it was really living on minimal income and
struggles. I think the biggest thing about starting your own business and the biggest thing about entrepreneurship is determining what your focus should be in the business. When we started up and we were discussing what needs to be done, what we should offer, we were definitely going to offer our Better Body Exchange group exercise program because that was successful and we had many followers in that. And personal training was definitely going to be a focus. I think we need a cycling class. Dorothy said, I don't think we need a cycling class. I said, no, trust me on this. If you look behind us, you'll see there are absolutely no bikes here. One of the nicest ladies I've ever met in my life, an elderly lady who was in her 70s, would come to my class, and I had to cancel the program because it was not feasible to keep it running. So the evolution in that aspect, and to realize where to go and how to evolve and how to make things better.
And it's that balance too, right? Of yes, I love what we do, and yes, I want to help all our clients, and you know, it's a great feeling you get from helping people. But I still have to pay rent. So you do always have to look at the financial part, I think. And I think we found a good little rhythm after probably another year or so. I think by the time we were done our third year, things were really flowing nicely.
So it's kind of a cool community that's grown here. It's really neat.
We have a lot of mutual clients, and it's always great because when he's done with training clients, they're usually leaving. They're like, I hate you so much. And my clients, usually when they're leaving, they give me a hug, and they're just like, you know, it's always so good
I never
to see
get
you.
that.
I know. So it's, so it is. It's definitely I think both of us, it's a very rewarding career. It's kind of always been our, philosophy that the gym is not meant to be your life. It's meant to enhance your life.